Welcome back to Morning Break, everyone. We are welcoming the fall season, the warmth of fall that brings, even though the cool air is out, and that means arguably the best time for fashion.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people will agree with me there.
Absolutely. Hands down, my favorite time of the year.
Yes, I have fashion designer and image consultant Doniette Thomas joining me to kind of give us how to transition from our summer wardrobe to our fall wardrobe.
Yes. Especially here in Savannah, Georgia. I think people are going to appreciate the looks that we have because we don't jump right into the cold season like some of the northern cities and states. So yeah, we're here to talk about fall trends and for different body types too. So I think everybody will be excited to see some of these things and imagine some of these trends in their own closets on their own bodies.
Perfect. So you brought some models here.
Yes, I did.
So we can see it in real time. What we're looking at.
Yes.
So introduce us.
Okay, so first we have Rushayla. Shay is my rectangular body type example. So for those who don't know, I'm also a rectangular body type. So this is one of my more exciting factors. And really, if you're a rectangular body type, it just means you have a very similar measurement when it comes to the shoulder chest area and the waist and the hip area. They're very similar measurements. So when it comes to the rectangular body type, we accent the legs. We work with the legs no matter what the height is. Okay. Rushayla is playing with this with one of my favorite staples to anyone's closet, no matter your height, weight, shape, is a floor-length duster or a cardigan. The fall is the perfect excuse to pull it out with a turtleneck, especially if we're in the taller height range. We can do that without looking a little too short, but accenting the legs with a skinny pant. Everybody needs a skinny pant in their wardrobe, and then being able to throw a boot and or booty right on top. With the rectangular body type and many others, we're just gonna recommend that your different lengths don't hit all in the same area when it comes to jacket versus shirt. She's got hers tucked in with a little bit more of a natural waist pant, but if you're doing a shorter jacket, you wanna make sure that it doesn't hit in the same area as your waist. For the pant, it doesn't hit in the same area as the top. Thank you so much, Shay, for showing us this look.
Thank you, Shay. You also have women like me who are curvier.
Yes, you got the curves
hips going on.
You got the curves.
And we have a model just for that.
Yes, we do. We do have a curvy model. So if Sheena will join us on the stage, my dear friend Sheena.
Hello, Sheena.
She is blessed with these curves just like Camille. And I think it's interesting the way we've got an example for each one of us on the platform today. Sheena is wearing a full body jumpsuit, which I think anybody of any caliber can wear. And then she's gonna casualize it up with some leather. Leather is a great thing to pull out for fall. It looks good in black, but you can also play with some of the color trends like brown and burgundy. They're easy to match along with, so I recommend those if you wanna get a little bit more experimental. Sheena is actually a personal brown bag carrier. I'm not in that realm, so it's excellent for her to put on the brown leather jacket. It looks great with her skin tone. She plays with it with the boots and her bag as well. When it comes to accessories, I also recommend for the fall a good structured bag. Something a little bit too soggy is a little bit something you want to see more in the spring and summer. The key, especially in the South, when it comes to getting dressed is having layers. It doesn't matter how hot or how cold it is outside. You can walk into a restaurant and feel like it's 80 degrees, and then you can walk outside and feel the brisk, cool air because you're next to the river and you need to put that jacket on, right? So the layers are very important, and this is a good stylish way of being able to layer in a casual setting. And she could easily elevate this if she wanted to and go to a networking event and represent herself if she'd like. Stay-at-home moms can easily throw this on as well. It's a good casual option that's just easy, stretchy, comfy, ready to put on, ready to go out the door and be in trend.
Perfect. And we have even more looks too.
Yes, we do have more looks for these two different body types. Thank you so much, Sheena. So Shay is gonna come out and she's got a little bit more of an elevated look, but still with the fall attire.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of the chunky sweaters. You know, gotta bring those out and play with them in the fall because then you need a little bit more functionality out of them for the winter. So this is the time to play around a little bit, right? So Shay has on a cardigan that is made to be just a little bit scooped, but she's so long, it doesn't even matter. The shapelessness, again, we play with the legs when it comes to the rectangular body type. So she's got this cute cardigan that she can almost put with anything. I feel like jackets, a lot of women have the pressure to close them. They do a whole lot more open.
Ooh, okay.
She's got on this cute corduroy dress, and she wears it with a fashion stocking, and then a little bit of metallic showing in the booty. We've got the snakeskin booty. We're playing with the texture. Like I said, I recommend we have booties and we have boots in our closets. for the fall season. And yeah, it's just gorgeous. I absolutely love it.
I love it. I think this sweater goes so good with the dress.
Yes.
The corduroy, I feel like we kind of saw come back in style over the past few years.
We did.
Makes me excited.
It makes me excited too, because it wasn't fun when we were in middle school, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't the greatest thing. But now we see fashion pushing the element just a little bit more. Like, okay, bring this textile back, but how can we make it fashion forward, comfortable? We see that with jeans, like the jegging. There's more stretch that are in jeans. They're not so stiff anymore. So the absolute raw denim that doesn't have any structure, we're kind of running away from that. I feel like corduroy has done the same thing.
I don't know if this counts as monochromatic, but I see what we've done with like the different shades of brown, piecing them together. You don't have to put the same shade on top of.
No, you do not have to. It's something that you can play with, and monochromatic is like a huge thing that you can really do year round, especially playing with the trend colors of the year. Like we'll see it in spring where people do monochrome looks with all shades of lavender, and then monochromatic where we stick to the exact same color from head to toe. So she's just playing with some warm shades between the cream and the brown, and then she settles it down with the black beyond, and it helps her legs stand out, to be honest.
Beautiful. We're going to take a look at our curvy model again. I'm excited to see what you have in store.
Thank you so much, Shay.
Oh, this is the one. This is gorgeous.
This is our final look on Miss Sheena.
And you're working it, girl.
She is working it. So this is a look that we brought out with some pumps, but again, this could be casualized with some flats. This is a leather dress, and for the women that are subconscious about their figure in these leather looks, we recommend that you come in with the ruching around the stomach. Sheena, if you could pull back on the side so they could see some of those details, this helps hide all of the worry areas that women would be concerned with. And then an excellent way to elevate any look in the fall, whether you're trying to hide your figure or show off some fun flair fashion, is with a cape of all kinds of different textures, play with different prints. She's got the cheetah print that plays into this cape a little bit. And I absolutely love the way it plays with the contrast of this stiff, rough leather. She can give two different vibes in one setting, if that makes sense.
Black is so safe, but I love that we have like that pop too.
Yes.
The print just goes so well with it. And I feel like I'm scared of a cape sometimes, but the way she wears it with the fitted dress, you don't look so, baggy or
Absolutely, absolutely. So the dress helps her do that. It helps elongate her. It's an appropriate length on her. The ruching helps hide anything that any woman would be discomfortable with. And it's just a simple fitted silhouette. There's no ties or any extra layers on top. So the cape does what it needs to do. She is prepared for the after 5 life.
So beautiful. I love all of these looks.
I love all of these
looks.
These are
so good for fashion. Thank you so much, Sheena.
Thank you so much, Sheena.
Yeah, so good for fall.
So good.
They all looked comfortable too,
Yes.
which you cannot take that for granted.
You cannot take that for granted at all.
Yeah, thank you so much
for
your expertise, all these tips, things that I will certainly be taking home with me.
Yes, please
and
do.
I'm sure that our viewers are going to love and eat
Yes,
these
if they need any additional resources, they can feel free to, of course, DM us on social media. We love to give advice for different body types that are on stage and off stage, because there are a few other options. And some of these are available on Amazon, so I have my Amazon favorites list ready for us for the fall essentials.
Very good. A one-stop shop over there with you. Thank you so much, Donyete, for joining us.
No, thank you so much for having me. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. This has been fun.
Yeah, we have more Morning Break coming up. We'll be right back.